There we go. Might help if I take myself off mute. What's happening, everybody? Everybody good? Hold on one second. Let me I'll be right back. Let me bum, bum. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Who we got in the house? Who we got in the house? Global Sports Card in the house. What's up, man? Bishop's in the house. Kent Card says SGC Mafia in the house. You know, I was actually going through all my SGC stuff today, like kind of sorting some stuff out. And it's funny, every time I go through my stuff, I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna go through my stuff so I can put some stuff on eBay, sell it, and I end up like going, I don't want to sell that. I'm gonna keep it, and then I end up not selling anything. What's up, Natsman? What's going on, brother? That's my doppelganger. Natsman's my doppelganger. Y'all didn't know Natsman dressed up like me for Halloween. Dude, like it's weirdly similar. What's happening? What's happening? Bubbles, what's happening, brother? We got Billy Ocean in the house. Party time, baby. You already know. You already know, champ. Let's see. Sam sent me something. Sam sent me something. What you sent me, Sam? Oh, we got 2 autos out of a fat pack. Nice. All right. What's happening, everybody? E-Love, what's happening, man? Bishop's in the house. Roman Sports Cards in the house. What's happening? 206 Kicks. Players that I'm buying. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll get to that one in a second, Kicks. Give me a second. While I'm answering that question, I need to know what's your Holy Grail sneaker and what is one pair of shoe that you will always buy. And I'll tell you what mine is. Pittsburgh! That's my boy, Pittsburgh. What up, Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh Allen should be joining us later on. Allen should be joining us later on. I sent him the link. So, speaking of the devil, I see him on there. He's right there. Give me a second. Give me a second, Hot Hands. Give me a second. Let me get through the roll call, champ. John Ziegler in the house. Yo, how about Gardner Minshew? What's going on with Gardner Minshew? Is he balling? I got a bunch of Gardner Minshew rookie cards, bro. Stuff's just sitting there. Tell me somebody watched the F1 race. I don't watch any. So oddly enough, I love cars. I have a very deep passion for vehicles. So much so that I'm actually thinking about starting a automotive YouTube channel. Because yeah, I'm thinking about starting an automotive YouTube channel. That's in my head. I have a million ideas in my head going on all the time, and that's one of them. But I have this other thing that I need to do. But to that point, it's funny enough that I love that, but I don't watch any NASCAR. I don't watch any professional drag racing, and I don't watch anything automotive for some odd reason, which is weird because you would think me being a huge automotive person, a huge car enthusiast, that I would watch some of that stuff, especially the auto sports. But I'll watch the hell out of some Texas metal. Them building cars and all that shit, man. I love that. I'll eat that shit up all day. But no, Global, I did not watch the F1 race. What are the highlights, man? Rotten Ralph, Wichita, Kansas, in the house. My boy Peter's in the house, bro. Check it out, Pete. I got you boxed up, homie. Just waiting on a few things and it'll be in the air. It'll be in the air. Chicago Kick says Bread 11s. So I actually got a pair of Bread 11s last year when they dropped, because they usually drop right around Christmas. Actually, no, I'm lying. I got a pair of Concords. I got a pair of Concord 11s. I'm a 10.5, 11. I ended up hitting a size 11, and when I put them on, they're too narrow for my foot. I have a fat foot, and then I have a high instep. So really tight basketball shoes, it's a no-no for me. Let's see here. 206 kicks. Here we go. Eminem 4s. That's like, yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Bread 11s. Nice. Okay. For me, it's if I had like just the unattainable pair would be Virgil, rest in peace. The off-white ones, the bread off-white ones, Chicago off-white ones, and then my pair that I will buy no matter what, even right now that they're like $400 resale, is pair Shadow Ones. Those are my absolute favorite sneaker of all time. Shadow Ones, no matter when. I try to cop every time I can. TGT says, I see a Rockets hat. My boys are 6 in a row. We're gonna get into some basketball talk with my boy Allen today. Sam is in the house. Sam just pulled 2 autographs out of a single fat pack of Chronicles, but still autographs. I mean, dual autographs. That's hard as hell to pull. Pete, I got a bunch of stuff headed your way, dude. I got a bunch of stuff heading your way. You know what? One thing we never really talk about between you and I, Peter, is like, I mean, because I know our connection is Elijah and you know some of the bigs. When you get a chance, send me kind of like your PC stuff. I'll dig through my crates and see what I can find for you. The market keeps cooling. Picked up an Elijah 9 last night for $700. Couldn't pass up on that one. Which Elijah? I hope you're talking about 86 Flair. If you're talking about 86 Flair Elijah, I believe you right now. And yes, the market is absolutely. Why did you? I see what you did there, Alan. I see what you did there. I'm gonna get to you in a second. Oh man. All right. I think we got the folks that we're gonna have in here. Big Guy Sports is in the house. Matt Prime is in the house. Man, everybody's in here today. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for showing up. 206, absolutely my favorite pair of sneakers of all time. I will buy them every chance I get. Right now, if I can find them for around $250, even used. I know that sounds weird for some of y'all, but us sneakerheads know what we're talking about. Even used, I'll pick up a pair because right now mine are beat, and I'm on my 3rd pair. So, you know, we'll see what's what, man. If you got a plug on those 206, holler at me, man. I'm a 10.5. You got a plug on some shadows for a decent price, holler at your boy, man. All right. John Ziegler in the house. Hoff Van Dam is in the house. Jordan 12s, cherry white. I have about 50 pair of dead stocks sitting in my office. That's what you call stacking up on your favorite pair. That's what's up. Yeah, I usually try to double up when I can. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. They're just too hot. I should have stocked up on a lot more pair before the price went up on my shadows, but yeah, it is what it is. All right. We got a lot of stuff popping off. Like I said, I got my man Alan from TGT. He is in the waiting room, and we're gonna bring him in a second. Because we've been talking throughout the week, and we got a fun little what do I call this? Like a yeah, I don't know what to call it, Alan. I think it's more like I guess like a thought experiment, if you want to say. It's almost like those of you who have ever like you know, been like to a writing class or something like that, where they just give you a prompt. It's like a writing prompt, and then they just kind of let you, you know, say what you want to say. I think this is like a basketball GM prompt or something. I don't know. I think that's what we'll call it. But okay, I think we're through the roll call, man. Axel Foley is asking what is going on with my Akeems at PSA. The only thing I can tell you, Axel, is that in about a month they will be turning 1 year old. They're gonna have a birthday, and I have something planned for when that happens. It's gonna be hilarious. At least I'll try to. We'll see. Dream says Rossi Endura is his shoe. Now I gotta see this. Rossi Endura. Jesus, I can't type tonight. Oh, my man goes with the boot. Okay, I'll rock with that. The first thing that pops up is are Rossi boots made in Australia? I'm assuming they are. Yeah, it's like a Chelsea work boot almost. Kind of legit. I mess with that. All right. So I told you guys that I got my man Alan in the waiting room. We're gonna talk a little bit of basketball. He made some predictions way back when we first came on and did our interview with TGT. If you guys caught that, it was a live that we did with him talking about TGT. We'll talk a little bit about that, not much, but really what I want to talk is some basketball because, like I said, he gave me like a really good. He's calling it a brain teaser, which I think is a good way to put it, because what I'm trying to find the video where he made his bold predictions, but I guess in the meantime we'll bring him in.
Hey,
what's up, champ?
What's up? I had to run and get.
I see. Okay, just so everybody knows, like I don't know if you got those of you that mess with Streamlab and are familiar with how Streamlab works. I can see my man before I bring him on, and prior to me bragging about my Rockets having the largest win streak in the NBA at this moment, he did not have that Lakers jersey on. He went and put it on, especially knowing that I had my Rockets hat on. He went and put that jersey on. So
it's not just any jersey though.
What jersey is it? Well, hold on. Before you stand up, I can see the gold logo. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming it's a throwback.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Wilt. Oh, okay. Magic?
I have a Magic, but it's not the Magic.
Okay, so then it's got to be Kobe. It better not be LeBron.
It's number 8.
Oh, my man. Whew. We were gonna end this stream real early if it was gonna be LeBron.
Was I gonna get booted for life?
Dude, you were gonna get booted. You're my boy, man. I love you, but you were gonna get booted. You were gonna you know what? You were gonna get put back in the waiting room until you went and changed that jersey.
Doesn't shock me, man.
Yeah. See, look at that. He knows what says. Please, not LeBron.
Oh, we hold his fate though on label designs though. Wait a minute, Pete. Wait a minute. It's okay. Man. It's okay. I was going through some card like shoe boxes, and I found some things you might like.
Oh, is that okay? I see Scoot's hair right there.
Yeah, twice.
And then I see there's a little more there, and then it looks like
throwback Harden in threads.
Wow, there we go.
Throwback Dwight.
That's who I was wondering who that was.
All Rocket stuff though. All Rocket.
Nice. I'll take it. Yeah. I'm trying to find this video.
Oh, the prediction?
Yeah, because you made some predictions that at the time I was like,
I know which one. I know which one too.
And then well, the most egregious one that came out was like
the Warriors.
We were talking about no, not the Warriors. That's not the one that I thought was kind of the big one. The one that I thought was interesting was the prediction that you made about hang out with Pittsburgh. No, that's Pittsburgh.
Was it PG-13? The PG-13?
Yes, the Paul George prediction.
Yeah, balling.
Dude, he's balling out of control. Like, was he like 10th season in the league or something like that? 10 or 13, something like that?
Yeah.
And just balling out of control out of nowhere. Where was that live stream?
Oh, I see this BillyOcean.com, dude. I actually have like 5 of those cards that I was hunting through. I have 5 of them just sitting here.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, I was because and the thing about it is that Ja was, at the time that I was ripping that, that's a Chronicles card, so nobody was paying attention to it before Dolph died or got killed. Yeah. And then now it's like the second coming of the Menendez brothers card, right?
I mean, it was so funny. I was like going through old stuff, and I told Anthony and Marty, and I was like, dude, I got like at least 4 of these that I just hunted down. At least 4.
Like just sitting in boxes of yours.
Yes.
Or like rips, like in the past.
Yes. Just sitting there.
Yeah, because I mean, anybody that had that was going, this is Chronicles. Nobody really cares about
Yeah, it was just
Chronicles,
plain Jane.
right? Yeah, it's plain Jane. It was Chronicles base at that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's maybe a $4 or $5 card, like 6 weeks ago, and then just all of a sudden they're like $40-$50 now.
Yeah,
Out of nowhere.
one
And
of
I was never really a fan of Dolph's music. I mean, I knew who he was, but
Mhm.
and then I saw somebody, and I was watching another YouTube channel. They were mentioning that that it's like the second coming of the Menendez brothers card, and I'm like, no, the Menendez brothers card. The reason why that's so creepy is because they killed their parents, took the credit cards, and then
Yeah.
bought the tickets. They just
Front
went on a
row.
spending spree.
And front row at that.
Yo, dude, how like weird is that, man?
I know.
That's so I cannot for the life of me find where you made these ridiculous predictions that ended up being
I mean,
really good.
I don't remember the other one. I know I said the Warriors would be a top 3 seed in the West.
Yep, which they are.
They're number 1 right now,
Yes.
tied with Phoenix. And then I had Luka and Paul George fighting for MVP, which right now it's probably not either of them, but they're in the top race, you would assume. And then I can't remember what the third one was. It was like an atrocious thing, like in the East.
Okay, I found it. Now I'm trying to queue it up.
I don't recall what it was.
I found it. Now I'm trying to queue it up.
Oh, let's see how bad it was. If it was Charlotte, I'd look like a genius. But if it was like Orlando, I might as well not talk about it.
No, I think it was a good one. I think it's worth talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't even remember. Oh, you already found it.
Star Wars is going to be. I'm gonna pull them up right now. Send them a message on. Well, yeah, I mean, aside from what that he posts like some of this oddball stuff. I should have had this queued up, man.
Yeah, it's all good. You'll find it, and we'll be.
I'll find it and I'll throw it out in another video. I gotta give you your credit, especially on the Paul George one, because I did not see that one coming. I did not see Paul George ended up, being such a baller this year.
Well, it's addition by subtraction, as they say, right? No Kawhi Leonard equals more run for him.
More run, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But it's just one of those things, right? That you don't really at the time you're like, okay, that makes a little bit of sense, but you just don't expect it to pan out like that, and then.
No.
I mean, holy crap! If you could have put an over/under on his point average this year, but that was the other thing we were looking at it the other day, and in retrospect, it just makes so much sense because for the last like 7 or 8 seasons, he's been averaging above 20, 25 points every season.
Yeah.
So it's like, like you said, addition by subtraction. You take Kawhi out of that, and of course he's gonna ball out, right? Which is crazy, but.
Yeah. No, it's definitely.
I don't really know what I don't really know what else to make of that. Somebody said Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren for sure. That's awesome.
Dolph. So for those of you that don't know, the Ja Morant Chronicles rookie card. Look, that's the first thing that pops up on.
It's like $39 or something. I had.
Yeah, it's like going crazy right now. Let me see. Can I share my screen? Okay, let's do this. Let's flip these around. There we go. All right, and then let's share the screen. I love this. There it is.
Yeah, that thing.
Young Dolph.
That card.
That card right there. This card was. Look at this. Look at this.
The plain is Jane. Plain Jane.
It's a PSA 9.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, and for those of you that aren't, into the music, it's not your genre or whatever, but this guy right here, Young Dolph, was a pretty big hip hop artist, really, really popular with the young kids. I'm more of a 90s hip hop kind of guy. That's where my genre is naturally, right? Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Wu-Tang, Tribe Called Quest, all that stuff. Anyway, that's my jam. But this guy right here was pretty popular, and I think he was murdered in his hometown in Memphis. He got murdered, and then it just turns out that people realize, oh shit, he's on this rookie card, and then this card went from being like a $9 card to like, I wonder if my boy from Card Hedger has the breakdown. I bet you they do. Chronicles. I'd be curious to see
That's crazy.
the run up on this card, which is going to be crazy. Oh, they don't have it on here.
I don't even have it on there.
They're not tracking it. They need to track it. I'm gonna have to holler at my boy JD, have him put that one on there because I want to. I gotta see. You gotta see that run up.
Well, it was. I think it was at like $5.99, and then I've seen some maybe like about a week ago. I guess it started to skyrocket, and then it kind of subsided a little bit. I saw one on bid go raw on bid for $56 earlier today.
That's insane, man.
It's just kind of one of those things.
Yeah, they're on eBay right now, $44.
Yeah.
I mean, 69 raw. We're talking raw here.
Yes.
Which is insane. I mean, this was, like you said, a couple weeks ago, this was a $5 card.
Yeah.
You know, $5, $4 card.
Give or take.
Give or take.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's a green.
Oh, yeah, the emerald.
On a 24-hour bid.
Yeah, they have the pink. They have the emerald.
Look at this one. 23 of them. 23 of them for $455 on a bid.
Why?
I want to see what that's going to go for. That's going to be insane. Look at this. For those of you that are wanting to get in on this card, here's a couple of them at $30, $40. Already on bid, they're going for $56.
Yeah, see if you can find like a pink. There's probably a pink, an emerald, and
so you guys want a quick flip? Look, I know most of you guys aren't here for investment news, right? Because that's not what I do. But I mean, that's a flip if I've ever seen one. You could buy it right now for $30 because the bid is already at $56 and this one's about to end.
Right.
So I'll let y'all do the math on that. But these are insane. Yeah, there's the pink right there.
There you go. That's why that's up there.
Yeah, but this is the emerald, which is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's more rare. Actually, no. I think it's just exclusive to the
Chronicles.
Yeah, but it's exclusive in the blasters, I think, or something. The green is exclusive to the blasters. The pink is exclusive to the
mega.
Something. Yeah, the megas. There you go. That's
the mega. Yeah.
And then there's another color that's exclusive. The bronze is exclusive to the fat packs or something like that. I think.
Right. The cellos or whatever.
The cello packs. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just if I look at sold.
Yeah, look at that.
10s are going for $210, and then this one went for $355, $231.
I know.
$215.
Hilarious. There's a raw for 35. There's a raw for 35. 35 raw.
Insane. If you, I mean, this is all just yesterday, just today.
Yes.
Look at this, December 5th. I'm still in December 5th.
Yes, it's all today.
All today. This is going nuts.
Right.
Look, yesterday was $21.
Yeah, today's $35.
This is insane, man. If I go back, let me see. If I go back, still look, I went back 4 pages and it's December 1st.
Yeah. 152, 31, 36, 121.
This is insane. The volume on this thing has been ridiculous.
Yes. It's nuts, right?
Okay, so look, here we go. Well, this was a $20 card. Oh, but still, look, Dolph in the background. Yeah. When was he murdered? I can't remember when he got killed, but
I don't remember.
Still, this is nuts, man.
That's wild, right? That's
Here we go. Look at this. PSA 9, $26 back in October.
Thank you.
PSA Okay, PSA 10. Look at this. Look at this jump from October 21st.
Yeah.
$14 for a PSA 9.
Yes.
The next sale was November 23rd, almost a whole month. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's when he passed away.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see that? Oh my God, that's insane.
November 17th is when he passed.
Yeah, so 6 days after.
So a couple days after, somebody finally realized, holy shit.
That's Dolph.
That's young Dolph.
That's Dolph. Put him on. Put him up.
Wow.
That's insane.
The run-up on that has been ridiculous.
That is insane.
The Tupac card is $100. There's a Tupac card out there?
There is. Oh, no, I've seen one. I don't know if he's in like a basketball card.
That's insane. I haven't seen that.
I haven't heard of that.
What card? You know what card that is, Danny? I have no idea. I've never heard of the... Let me see. I just got finished watching my Rockets win their 6th game in a row.
Uh-oh, there he goes. Very happy, I'm sure.
So I'm watching to see what the next game is now, which is... Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, there you go. The night game.
Chiefs and Broncos. Oh, they're getting spanked. No, it's actually third quarter.
The Broncos are probably getting spanked. Yeah.
You get into football much? You do much football?
Oh yeah, I'm watching football.
Okay, I didn't know. My
Your
I don't
football
even know.
knowledge is non-existent.
Dude, my Texans are they're just like
they're
the
smashed.
worst.
They got destroyed today. There's
man, 30 is like 31-0.
31
And it's funny too because like on the web page or on the what do you call it, the Facebook page for the Texans, like they're actually advertising like the 31-0. I'm like, why would you even do that? Like, just maybe post some highlights or something, but for God's sake, don't post the score.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, so you think Evan Mobley. Oh
yeah,
Evan Mobley.
We did talk about this a little bit. I said that if all goes right, he has the upside of Kevin Garnett.
Yep.
And if it doesn't go right and he's injury prone for a career, which I'm hoping not, because that's Pittsburgh's boy.
I know.
I mean, he's in that running for rookie of the year if he continues. I mean, it's kind of up for grabs right now, right? You probably think what, Barnes up in Toronto.
Yeah.
Cunningham's kind of hot cold, like I thought he'd be.
Yeah, and then Jalen got hurt.
And so
look, Sengun's going to be a dark horse.
Yeah. I mean, Suggs isn't panning out what I thought he'd be.
There just really isn't that clear cut like standout like we're used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like we can say, oh, like we know this guy for sure is balling.
Yeah, I just don't know, but I mean, he's got some good numbers. I don't see why not. And then heaven forbid, Jared Allen goes down, then he just steps right in and gets all the minutes.
Right.
He'll get.
Yeah. I just don't see a clear cut, cut guy that's coming out this year. There's not. I mean, obviously Cunningham came out number one, but even him, I mean, he's not even, he's not anything that you would really write home about.
No, but if you're gonna buy rookies, now's the time, because
for sure.
You know what happens.
But the problem is there's no Mobley rookies.
Right, that's the problem, because the product is behind. The product's behind.
I saw this today. Somebody posted this. I can't remember who. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was HGA that posted this.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is official from Panini or not, but it was a schedule. Release dates.
Oh geez.
Here, let's do this.
It was all late.
Oh man, it's insane. It's like look at this.
Oh geez.
So check this out. So we're in December, right? And you and I, again, this is another thing that you and I talked about.
Yeah.
Look at basketball.
Yeah.
2020, 2021, 2020, 2021. This is all 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
All the way until January of next year.
Yeah, there's
2020, 2021.
No 2022.
There's no product coming out.
Zero. How do you get the
rookies? How do you get the rookies? Because what you and I were talking about is that by now I would have already have ripped. Draft Chronicle. Well, not even Chronicles, because Chronicles wasn't going out like that.
Prism Draft. You
would have ripped Prism Draft.
Draft picks. We
would have ripped Contenders Draft.
Yep.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
We would have ripped
NBA Hoops Winter, NBA Hoops, and NBA Hoops Winter.
Exactly. NBA Hoops and NBA Hoops Winter. By now, we would have had those 4 products for the 2020-2022.
Yes.
But we got nothing. We got nothing. We got Contenders. But down here at the bottom, 2021 Prism Draft Picks College Basketball. January 26.
Okay. It's late.
So,
second half of the year. Second half of the year.
But my question now is that what's going to happen to Hoops? And what's going to happen, more importantly, to Hoops Winter? Are they not doing that anymore?
Maybe they'll do hoop summer, and instead of snowflakes, they'll put sunshines. Some, I don't know, man. They got to do something.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but I have no clue.
Look, Alperen Sengun. I like that he put the proper.
Oh man, yes, yes, I'm a fan of all that, my man.
The proper letters on that. Dude needs some playing time. Rockets need to free the kid. I agree. The problem is he almost fouled out in the last 3 or 4 games. I think the last 3, maybe 3 or 4 games, he almost fouled out every single game. I think that is a product of him coming from the Turkish league, where it's kind of prison rule-ish,
Yeah. More former
and so
NBA rules.
so he's not used to, what I mean, doing his thing like that. But I agree, man. I love that kid.
Well,
I'm not big on buying jerseys from the Rockets because historically they've been a very trade happy team. But this is going to be another one of those like Capella deals for me where I just love the kid and I'll follow him wherever he goes.
Yep.
So
well, we talked about him. We talked about his IQ on
Sengun, yes,
on that one play.
Okay, yo,
bring it up. I got you. Bring that up.
Did you hold on? But did you see that they took away my boy KPJ's triple double?
It's because of that. Because that I told you what it was. That's a tip, which is a rebound. I told you that.
Yeah, I was like,
oh man, they ruined him for that.
They shitted on my boy Kevin Porter.
Well, they made it totally blatantly obvious anyway. But
yeah, of course. But yeah, we were talking about his IQ as a basketball player to even do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
To even to be the frame of mind to say, okay, he needs one more rebound to get his triple double, which will be his first triple double
ever.
But the impressive part about that is that Sengun is only 19 years old and he's a rookie. And you just don't see rookies thinking like that early in the game. And even if they're a rookie and they're a little bit older in age, 23, 24, 21, 22, they're still not thinking like that. No. And Sengun is. And that's really, really good for us that he's got that high of a basketball IQ. This dude's been dropping dimes like crazy, man. I mean, he's hitting people with, Jason Williams type passes that are just, you don't see them. He's bringing up the ball like he's a point guard. I mean, I don't know. I'm really, really high on that kid. I'm gonna pick up a jersey of his. I really like the City Edition jerseys that they did this year for the Rockets.
Yeah.
So I might end up picking up a Sengun jersey because I just think that kid's that good, and I'm gonna be a fan of his no matter where he's at.
Nice.
What's going on with Zion? Another thing that we talked about, you and I.
Everything wrong.
I mean, so they showed him today. So today the Rockets played the Pelicans, and Zion was on the bench, and he looked thick.
Yeah, was he eating some donuts again?
He looked thick.
Oh, man.
Zion is looking thick. But so I got a friend of mine who's a trainer. He's a personal trainer. He also worked with a lot of athletes. He did a lot of work with a lot of the guys that are actually playing right now for the Kansas City Chiefs. He did some work with Mecole Hardman. I think he's done some work with what's their running back. He's done some work with Travis Kelce. He's done some work with just a bunch of NBA players, a lot of getting guys ready for combines and stuff like that. So he's very much aware of, I think that's what his degree was in and all that stuff. And I asked him, I said, yo, is it even possible for him to come back and be the Zion that he was last season? And he said, not in New Orleans. He feels that New Orleans is the reason why Zion is not back yet, because they mismanaged his injury to begin with. And guys like that, I mean, the guy's built like a linebacker, Zion.
Yeah.
And so he's just naturally big. And, guys like that, they have to stay in motion in order to keep that weight in check because they'll put it on really fast. And so I just don't know that, he's just, I just don't know that he's going to make it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Not at a elite capacity. His career will be based on him being able to continue to go left and his athleticism. If he doesn't have the athleticism, he's not going to be very, very good. You see his skill set,
Yeah. And that was something that, you've been picking up Luka's, right?
Oh, dude.
So talk about so talk about that for a second. What are you looking at? What are you trying to pick up? And what are some of the wins that you've had the last couple of days with Luka?
I mean, I know this is an 8, but this is claim a second year Panini sticker Luka. I mean, you probably can't see it because of my light, but it's like a T206 Luka sticker.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I just add like little bitty Lukas to the collection. I'm looking not necessarily for PSA 10s, but more like 9s, something that's been graded, I think, poorly.
Yeah.
you know, in the if it's got a 6 in front of it, I'm probably gonna get it because I think it's poorly off, perhaps.
Yeah, it's graded incorrectly. Yeah.
Right, but just grabbing Luka's now, because I think that kid is the future. You just think, you know, how long does LeBron have left? How long does Durant have left
Yeah.
at this high
Yeah.
level? How long does anybody of besides Curry have it left?
Well, Curry's game just lends him to be pretty
Right,
long in the game, right? I mean, he's gonna be
right,
around for a while. He
right,
doesn't take much bruising. He doesn't,
right.
really. It's not like he's a banger in the paint or anything like that. The guy just shoots, man. He
Yeah,
just
yeah,
fucking shoots
exactly.
lights out.
Well, we forget how fragile he is too. I mean, one
Right.
little ankle, he's done for like the whole season.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just adding to the collection slowly, looking for blues or red variations because of the Slovenian colors. Just trying to enhance that way if I do sell these down the road or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not going for the monsters yet.
Right.
I'm not going
Right.
for the autographs yet. Not until we clarify that. But I'm not going for the autos yet.
Okay, you wanna get into that right now?
I mean, we
Or
can
you wanna
if
save it? I think we should save it.
yeah, whatever you want. I mean,
Okay.
we
Let's
can.
save it.
Yeah, let's
Because
say.
there's a lot of scrutiny and there's a lot of ambiguity right now on Luka's autograph.
Yeah, there's tons. There's tons.
And is it his? Is it his mama's? Is it, you know what I mean? Like what should you be looking for and all
Is
that
it a
stuff? And I know
friend? Is
you've
it a
been
friend? It's a consignee. Is it an
right.
is it
Co-signing.
outsourced? Is it outsourced? It's definitely. I mean, we'll get into it, but I think some of them are outsourced and some are him. So
Yeah, so I think there's a lot to be talked about there.
yep.
With that. But you and I have, I mean, you've done quite a bit of digging. I think you and I have had a lot of discussion about that.
Tons of
Obviously, you owning TGT, it's something that you guys need to get to the bottom of, right? And like really know what's what, right?
Oh my God! Every day we Anthony, aka Pittsburgh, and the team and everyone else, and all the owners, we're always talking cards. It's so crazy what we talk about. It's like, hey, what's you know, is this auto authentic? Real? Do we think it's this? Do we think it's that?
Right.
We don't know. Um,
Yeah.
if it's his mom, if it's him, if it's this, we can speculate all we want. I have a theory, just like you have
Right.
a theory, just like someone else has a theory.
Right. Right.
Um, you know,
And then the couple of times that he's actually like, like the one kid that he like trampled over pretty much
yeah,
and like came by and gave him like a jersey or a shoe or something like that
yeah,
and then signed it.
yep,
And then somebody like freeze framed the video and like zoomed in on it and was
yeah,
like, oh, that's what his signature looks like. But
right.
then there's like video of him when he was back in Slovenia and he was signing stuff and
Well,
what that one looked like. And it was kind of,
it's
you know,
funny because it's funny because it's changed. Just like a lot of players'
yeah,
autographs have changed. Kobe
yeah,
Bryant, when he first came into the league, his autograph was a certain way, and then he changed it when he changed his number.
right, right,
So if you're into baseball, Cody Bellinger, same thing. Had it when he was maybe 1 or 2 years in the minors, and then he changed it when he got to the pros.
mm,
There's all these things like Luka, for example. There's 3 autos floating around of Luka. His early stuff when he was in Slovenia league, when he was about 14, 15 years old,
right,
where it's that Luka, the infamous, L swoop,
right.
The Lulu swoop.
The big Lulu swoop.
But then when he was in Slovenia, he would write his number 7 on the bottom right under the last swoop.
Yeah.
And then now you have the two main players, your Lulu, and then the one that doesn't look like Lulu, looks like
Luka.
Lurler,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever, right? And so, we've had discussions back and forth. I've had
Right.
discussions with Anthony. He's probably sick of it by now. Luka this, Luka that. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
but that's like one of those. I mean, he's gonna be like to the level of a player that his signature is gonna be, it's gonna be in demand.
yeah,
And I think, that's one of the things about like Panini. They slap that guarantee on there on the back of those cards, and they say, "Hey, we guarantee that this is that player's signature." But just like Richard just
yeah,
brought up this whole Dak thing, where I think, but Dak was a little bit different because he
yeah.
used like that CNC machine, I think,
It was
to
like,
sign
yeah, it
his
was like a
cards.
computer. It was like a computer signing for him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it was kind of weird. Like that's like there's all these things coming in now where these players are just like, they're not wanting to do this. And of course, I'm sure Panini with the rising popularity of the sports card hobby, they're wanting players now to sign maybe 10 times what they used to sign, like, because there's so much product coming out now. There's all these parallels and all this other crazy. Imagine like autograph parallels where they before a player maybe had to sign like one or two different parallels. Now they got to sign 30, 40, and so like players are probably just looking, maybe they get a guy in the entourage to just whip, pencil whip it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then they come in on the back end and just pencil whip that, yeah, I'm the one that signed this. And then Panini says, all right, cool, you guys signed it. And then it goes out. And then these things come out, like what this Dak Prescott stuff. And then now, what's going on with Luka. And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, there's general consensus that at the beginning of his rookie year and the beginning of his career, there's a lot of autograph stuff out there that was Luka, but it was his mom that did the signatures on a lot of that stuff. I guess just helping out, maybe, I don't know. And then now I think there's like a third story that like one of his buddies was doing it too, right?
Yeah,
because his autograph was like really easy. Yeah, and I mean, it's all kind of up in the air, and so you just really don't know. But I mean, even somebody mentioned it too, that even LeBron changed his signature, over time.
Everyone has.
It just changes, I mean, the stuff just changes. So
it is what it is.
Auto pen,
yeah. I was drawing a blank on that today.
How does that? I mean, I don't even know how that works. How does an auto pen? What? I'm just curious. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, for those of y'all that don't know what an auto pen looks like, that's kind of like a weird.
It's a machine. Yeah, it's a machine. It's like a trace machine, pretty much.
Yeah, you basically sign it to program it, and then
it does it for you.
And then it does it for you after the fact.
Yep.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of funky stuff going on like that. Yeah. So let's get into the brain teaser that you and I were talking about the other day, because it was an interesting one.
Yeah.
Oh man, my Thanos.
There he goes. Thanos is in.
My gauntlet.
Look out.
Turned off. I thought that thing was going longer, but I guess it turns off pretty quick. I gotta find a way to
power now. He's got the power now.
Yeah, I gotta find a way to put that like on a switch to where it's like to where it stays on.
If you want to hit Axel's comment really quick, you can, because I know this is gonna happen regardless. This the
TGT you got back, majority of them were scuffed and scratched up. So yes, we were gonna get into that. I was gonna get into that, but I was gonna go a little further down the line with it.
Sure.
But you want to talk about that?
I mean, we already talked about it.
Yeah, so you and I talked about it. I think.
Yeah, we talked about it quickly. We saw the reveal. We reached out. He reached out. We reached out. It was kind of a mutual. We do that if we see like an error on a label or something like that. If we catch it prior.
Yeah.
We reached out. We already called Omar. We said, hey, send it back. It'll be taken care of. We're just waiting for it to get in house. It'll be there tomorrow. Postal Service is really behind now, so we'll see. It is,
but I didn't drop it off until like yesterday. So.
Oh, see, he tells me he drops it off on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I did. I told you I was gonna, and then I didn't. Oh,
but anyways, we already spoke about it. We told him that we take care of everything, get them out, get them into new ones that aren't scuffed up. We definitely we took pictures of everything before we sent it out. We always do, and it didn't have anything on it. So either it got mangled on delivery, because when you got it, it was bubble wrapped up. They were all bubble wrapped. Everything was in boxes. Everything had probably cardboard around it, had thick paper around it. It was packaged well. I will guarantee that for sure. So
I think you can see that in the video too, that it was, and then every single one of them was in a team bag, or it was in
it's in a team bag. So we were kind of perplexed, but once it's out of our control, it's like, hey, we'll gladly handle it for you, no problem, no questions. We're even going to pay for the shipping, and that's that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, again, I've said this several times on the channel, not only about you guys, but about every other company, is that it's still ultimately ran by human beings. And the one thing that you want to know is that if something does go wrong, that they're going to get taken care of. and that's all that really matters. Like,
Yeah.
nobody expects anybody to be ultimately perfect.
Oh.
Obviously, you want to interact with a company and have the interaction be flawless, but
Yeah.
that's not always the case. I mean, it doesn't. I
Mhm.
read something the other day that somebody posted, because I have a lot of friends who own their own business, and
Mhm.
somebody posted a thing that I thought was really interesting. It said, McDonald's has messed up your order at least 100 times, but you still go there,
Oh, yeah. Of
right?
course.
And so, it's just kind of one of those things. Like, I just, and then, there's always this thing about like, oh, well, you got, because you and I are boys, like, oh, you got special treatment. Listen, there
No,
was no way of
you didn't.
people even knowing that like those cards were mine, because the reveal that I did was after the fact, and nobody really knew what the cards were. So
Yeah.
my order is a number as far as the graders are concerned.
Yep.
But again, it's really just down to, we listen, we don't know what happened. Once we get your cards back, we're gonna take a look at them and try to figure out where in the process it could have happened, or whatever the
Yep.
case may be.
Yep.
That's something for you guys to take as a, lesson learned, or do whatever triage you want to do on it, and
Yep.
figure out what happened. But
Mhm.
ultimately, on the customer side, I just want my cards back.
Of course.
And you guys are hey, listen, we're gonna slab them up again, make sure they're good to go, and then
Yep.
send them off.
Yep.
But that's all we really care about. As
Exactly.
customers, consumers, that's all I really care about.
Yep. And
But
as us, as customer service is everything on our end, and we have meetings on a regular. We discuss things that happen to do with our customers. Like, for example, when we caught wind of this, we're like, hey, where could this have gone sideways on our end? And then
mhm,
we kind of go backwards to move forward. It's like, okay, shipping looks good, bubble wrap looks good, package
yeah,
looks good,
yeah,
um, uh, uh, pictures after from the pressing looks good.
right,
We keep thinking stacking them looks good. So now was like, okay, we're not going to stack them on top of each other. It's team bag right to the side, boom, there. It's like
yeah,
we're not going to stack. Team bag it,
yeah. So right off the
come on,
press, team
right
bag
up.
it, and let's
Yep,
go.
yep,
Yeah,
yep. And that's like just one extra step where we added, and it can make all the difference. So,
yep,
and
exactly. Axel, customer service. That's what matters, man. That's what's ultimately.
yeah.
That's what you want. I mean, you're gonna spend your money. You want to make sure that you
Well,
know.
well, it's like they always say, right? No one's going to shoot 100% from the field. No one's going to shoot, bat a thousand. No one's going to do everything 1,000.
Right, right,
You just the key is there's no such thing as perfect, and I know this in the other industry that I was in for a long time. There's no such thing as perfect, but there's
right.
consistency. You want to be
Exactly.
consistent as much as you can. Oh, I see him looking at something.
You okay?
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
So
you can
that
come around here and get it if you want. People are not.
no one's scared. No one's scared yet.
Like the camera is like right here. You can't. Nobody can see you.
Oh, I got the same thing over here. It's like people sneaking around and
Hey,
hiding. But
door.
yeah,
Thank you. All right.
just consistent is the idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just you want to make sure you're, what the whole concept of, not to get too technical into it, but the whole concept of Six Sigma
Yep,
is that nobody's ever going to be perfect.
yep,
You ultimately are trying to drive towards perfection, but you're
yep.
never going to get there, and just try to get there as close as you can. This is
Correct.
actually a good question by Billy Ocean. He's
Here it
asking,
is. Here it
what
is.
is a long-term goal of TGT?
Obviously, it's to expand our team, and also keep you know maximizing what we can do for the hobby, getting our turnaround times on time. That's always key number one. Customer service, key number two. But we want to grow. We want to expand. We want to get out to and reach more people. We want to be able to make what we're offering accessible for everyone, not just in US. We want to go outside the box.
Hmm.
We take in phone calls, and not phone calls, but we could take in phone calls, but we're getting messages from Australia, Canada, China. We really,
Hmm.
there's no one really offering grading services outside the US in that kind of realm. I know there's a couple in Canada. I can't remember the names, and I don't bash anybody at
Right.
all, but I just can't remember them. and we want to get that kind of untapped market a little bit more.
Right.
I think kind of the goal, because people want their cards graded over there too. If you got some rugby cards, we'll grade them. We have graded them. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, we have graded them.
Rugby cards?
Yeah, we have.
Wow.
We have, and that's kind of an untapped market that we're looking at. Is it going to happen in the next 3 months? You don't know. Would it happen down the line? We hope so.
Right.
We like to grow. We like to stay consistent with the customer service, if not make it better. We want to get all the graders' notes, all the scans even better, even more precise than what it is already.
Yeah.
And just really fine tune what we've got going. Just really get it cooking. And
really push that transparency piece of it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's never gonna go away. That's like the bread and butter right there. You're like, if you don't have that, you don't have TGT. Like that's the mainstay. It's
KSA is Canada. That's what he's saying.
I didn't remember the name, obviously. Like but thank you. That's awesome.
You'll get a lot of hockey from Canada, they say. I think you guys have already done some hockey, haven't you?
Oh yeah, we got.
Did you guys do a Gretzky already?
Which one? We've got about 4.
Oh, really?
4 that have come in. Yeah.
Don't get me to lying about hockey. I don't know shit about hockey.
Hockey. We have a guy. We don't say his name. I don't say his name because I know it. But this guy, we just call him the GOAT of grading right now. The GOAT of grading. This guy sends in hockey, like just hockey. And he sent in 20 cards his first round.
Sends it to you guys.
Sends it to us. Okay. He sent 20 cards his first round, batted 90-something%. He got all 10s except for 195 in hockey.
Really?
Then he sends a second fleet round, and he gets 3 9.5s and the rest 10s. This guy's batting like gem mint perfect.
So what I need to do is I need to get a hold of that guy and send him my cards first.
This guy, like he must know the trick, and it's always a specific set. I don't divulge it. Obviously, it's always a set, and he either looks through them with a fine-tooth comb, and he knows how. Like his order always arrives perfect. It's always in penny, top-loaded, cardboard, painter's tape,
the whole
bubble,
9.
Everything is there.
The model customer is what you guys.
Yeah, the GOAT of graded. The grading GOAT is what we call him. It's pretty funny. Anthony actually gave him that name. He goes, "Hey, the grading GOAT's back." I'm like, "Oh, cool." And he goes, "He's batting like 90%." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Nice.
And it's fun to see someone who takes the time and puts in that effort to get the grades, that they think they deserve. And we're just here like, there's no treatment on this. He just has really good stuff.
He just knows what he's doing. He knows what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a very specific set.
Yes.
He probably knows that set really, really well.
For sure he does. For sure. 100%.
Yeah, like for me, it's the 89-90 set of hoops, and then the 90-91 set of hoops.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I know exactly what a 10 needs to look like.
Yeah.
And it's they're pretty easy. I mean, they're pretty easy to spot the ugly ones. But
and
we got collector prints in the house.
Oh, hey man, hey, those T206s are perfect, bro. We appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good stuff.
FYI. Shout out to him. FYI. He does some great work. We might have something up and coming for him too. I don't know if he's up for the challenge though, but we might have a little something on the back end.
Oh yeah, he's got all kinds of stuff going on. Man. We're trying to.
So hockey's interesting if it's more vintage, like O-Pee-Chee or Topps. A lot of fake cards when you get into that realm in the 80s and vintage. So we constantly are keeping up on the authentication classes. We got in a couple of them. We've done some courses. We always are keeping up. All our graders are keeping up. Just double checking, crossing through. There's some interesting things that we were told on vintage. You kind of smile and laugh about it because it's like, really, this is how you check it? Like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay. Cool. Well, it's kind of cool. I think we're trying to get another course coming up where it's like we're always learning something. Like you can never be satisfied.
And these courses are put on by who?
Someone that's writing a book on authentication, the top 100 cards in in sports cards. So he's got a book coming out. Yes, we do grade Marvel cards. We have some of those in there, and those are some fun labels to do too as well. Marvel labels are
Oh
awesome.
man, especially the Marvel Masterpiece stuff.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, and shout out to Slab Label Designs, dude. He's been helping out a little bit. We kind of brought him in on
Yeah, he's the one that did all my stuff, right?
He did.
Dude, killed it on that Hardaway, man.
Yeah,
I got them all boxed up, but
then definite shout out to the team we got on our side. These guys work like right now. If you hear those ding ding going on, those noises, that's guys grading cards.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
you guys are actually. You were telling me, man. Like what the last month has been like huge for y'all.
Yeah, we just got back from a show in Wilmington, North Carolina. I posted on our Instagram like we did like a $5 off code, and it's kind of like a little scavenger hunt. You got to figure out the code for yourself. So it was TGT, and I put like 2 blanks, and then I put a Charlotte Hornet picture of LaMelo Ball because he plays in North Carolina. Then I did Michael Jordan, and I left out the C and the N, and I put a Jordan in there because he went to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Right, and then I just put Anthony's big mug on a picture of Wilmington, and I was like, "Where's Anthony? Where's Waldo? Where's Anthony?" And they're like, "Oh, North Carolina." So, if you didn't figure that out, then sorry, but that code is still running until tomorrow. So TGTNC will get you $5 off. NC, like North Carolina. Yep.
Oh, okay. TGTNC will get you $5 off.
Yep.
Your next order.
Yep. And it's good until tomorrow, Monday. So. You got some time.
$95 stonks this week. Thanks, PSA. What is that? Professor Oak.
Yeah.
Our resident Pokemon guy.
Oh, Pokemon, dude. Those are fun too. Peachy Premier Yager. Yeah.
I'm waiting for PSA to send me an email to acquire collect 3D prints.
I'm just so. I got a from a box rip. I got a redemption. I'm just sitting here waiting for it. And it's annoying. It must be the most annoying thing. It's like PSA, waiting for your stuff. I'm waiting for you. Yeah, waiting for redemption.
What's funny is that LaMelo went on COVID protocol because he tested. I guess he tested positive, or he was in contact or something. So he's gonna be out for 10 days.
Oh, well.
And so everybody immediately, the hobby community is like, well, good. He can catch up on redemptions now.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, because that's exactly what the guy's thinking about, right? He's got a life-threatening disease, and he's worried about signing everybody's cards.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. And
Big Favorite says, who's watching a fight tonight? It was funny. I called my buddy up yesterday, and I'm like, yo, I'm heading over to your place tonight. I'm gonna watch that Tank fight, Tank Davis.
Oh, Tank, yeah.
Tank Davis and the Davis Cruz fight tonight. That's tonight. I thought it was yesterday, so I called.
Oh yeah, you messed me up, dude.
Because we were supposed to get together yesterday, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna be able to make it, dude. I got to go catch this Tank fight. Yeah, and just as I was about to leave, I went to go pick up groceries, came back to the house, put groceries up, told my wife like, yo, do you need anything else from me? Because I'm about to shower and I'm about to be out because I got to go watch this fight.
That's funny.
And then just as I was getting ready, I'm like, all right, man. I call my boy and I'm like, hey, what fight are they on the undercard? And he's like, bro, the fight's tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, shit. He's like, you coming through? I'm like, nah, man, I got a live stream at tomorrow night, so I'm not watching it. But yo, Jay, keep me up to date, man. I don't know who's. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure we can find.
You could find like a live result or something.
I'm sure I can find like or something, a link or something. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I typically like to buy my pay-per-views. I'm kind of old-fashioned about that kind of stuff, especially when it comes to like MMA, because those guys get paid dog shit, and so some of them they really depend on those pay-per-view buys. So I tend to buy my pay-per-views. Try to stay away from the live streams if I can, but we'll see. So what are we getting into? We get into the basketball brain teaser.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
And yeah, so let's do that. So for those of you in the chat who are pretty involved with basketball during the season, for as much as I like my Rockets, I do tend to keep up in general with what's going on in the league. And Alan more so than I do, because he's kind of walking encyclopedia for some of this stuff. But
I don't even know how, man. I haven't watched. I haven't watched like I've been to one Laker game, one, and I haven't watched any on TV. And the wife can attest to that. We've been to one game, right? Right? She's shaking
you're
her
the
head.
one you went with Pittsburgh, right?
Yes, when he was here, and it was
I'm
John
actually
Morant,
trying to go to the Rockets game on Wednesday because we play the Nets.
and it was John Morant against the Lakers, and the Lakers won by one, and it was a good game.
But
And
that's it.
ever since then, I just am not finding myself to watch them. They just bother
Really?
me. Yeah, West Brick bothers me.
Oh, but you're talking about your Lakers though.
The Lakers. And,
Okay.
and I've been trying to catch some Luka here or there. You know, a family has precedence over a lot of this free time and work and stuff like that. But
Yes.
I mean, I'll catch a little bit of Luka here and there. But
Yeah, because your baby's what? 2 months, 3 months?
Oh no. She's what? Gonna be 9 months.
Oh, okay, but still, look.
But she looks like she's 3.
Well, but what I'm saying is that like anything between 3 months and like 11 months, when they start walking, it's kind of all the same. It's like a big blur.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things. But any free time you got is already spoken for. There's no such thing as free time.
Yeah, I know.
What happened? What was the? Oh, okay. I thought the game was over. Oh shit! What happened? Kansas City. Dang, 22-9. They're killing them.
They got the win. They're gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna kill them.
Yep, they're gonna win that game out.
I'm just getting annoyed with PSA more and more for a company that can't keep up with the man, but let's go buy up another business.
That's right. That's right,
dude. Okay, before we get into that brain teaser,
okay,
I want to talk about that card ladder thing because
I saw your video earlier about you were not having it.
Well, the thing is that I think and I was trying to be like in that video in particular, I was really trying to be kind of low key about what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want to throw like too many stones at it.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is that there's only one reason why PSA would want to buy a company that tracks market prices for cards. And that's so that they have something to reference off of whenever they overcharge you because your PSA 10 is now worth $501 and the sub that you picked is $499. So now they got to bump you up to the next one and you have to pay for the next level, right? Which, right now, the way PSA is working, the levels are like basically double, right? So you got the regular, which is going to be like $100. Yeah. And then if your card is worth over $1,000, you go to the 150. And I think if your card's worth over or $4,000 at that point, you go up to 300, and then it just goes higher and higher from there.
Right. So they're charging you based on what your profitability is, so they can profit off of your profitability.
Well, so it kind of
almost sounds like that. It almost sounds like
kind of. I understand why they do it, right? They do it because they're giving you a guarantee that says that if anything ever comes out that we graded a fake card or that the card was fake and we missed it or anything like that, they're gonna cover the market value of that card. Okay. So they're gonna charge you based on that, right? So that's why they want to charge you, one price for a Bobby Portis base rookie card, then they would charge you for a LeBron James Topps Chrome refractor rookie card, right? They're gonna charge different prices to grade that card because the expense if they fuck it up is going to be way greater on the LeBron because they're going to have to pay it out at market price. Yeah. So I kind of get what they're doing. Right. But the problem is that now if they have this card ladder service that they own, that Collectors Universe owns, there's an opportunity there for them to go, oh, well, according to the market, which is card ladder that we also own, this card is worth $1,000. And the service that you paid for only goes up to $999. So instead of charging you $150, we're gonna have to charge you $300.
Oh.
Do you want the card? Yes or no? Oh, you can't afford the $300. Okay, cool. We're gonna send you your card back, but we're keeping the $150.
Yeah.
That's pretty shitty.
It's
right. That's pretty shitty.
It's like stock market ploy.
Well, here's the thing that I have a problem with. Here's what I have the issue. Right. It's okay. So let's say that they want to buy the service. Okay, fine. You can buy the service all you want. But if you go to Card Ladder's website, here's where my problem comes in. Look at the input of data that's going into their servers or to their databases. Yep. eBay, Shill Bid City, Golden Auctions, also owned by Collectors Universe.
Yes.
PWCC, Shill Bid City.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about any of these other ones, but those are going to be the 3 main places where people are buying and selling cards that just simply cannot be trusted. And so these are the inputs that are going into this card ladder database that I think PSA is going to use as a basis to go, well, that card's worth $2,000. So now instead of charging you 100, we need 300. Right? And so that's where the collusion comes in, and that's where the segregations of duties is not being respected, and that's where I think the kind of the shadiness and the fuckery is afoot, right? And so I tried not to be too explicit about it in that video. I just kind of tried to report the news a little bit and kind of give my opinion a little bit. But I'm going to do another video where I'm going to be pretty direct about what I'm saying there, because I think a lot of people are like, well, what are you talking about? It's not a monopoly. And maybe the wording on that is probably wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have said monopoly, but it's definitely like very shadily vertically integrated.
Yeah.
And there's no checks and balances there whatsoever. It's like all the places where the information's coming from is all the same place. It's all owned by the same people. And there's just a lot of shady players that are all in collusion in the same thing. And right now it's an unregulated hobby. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And when I saw that, I was like, this is just one big
move. It's a power
one
move.
big conflict. My man T put it beautifully.
Yep.
One big conflict of interest, man, and I just don't trust it. That's all I'm saying. I just don't trust it.
It's a power move. It's a power move.
Yeah, it's a power move. It's a big. Yeah, I started off that video by showing off that Lamine James meme.
That guy's great. Oh no, dude. No. Did you go look at his thing like 3 hours ago with the Luka card? You didn't see the Luka card? Oh, dude, this crushed me. Just go look at it. It crushed me.
What did he post?
Just look at it. He put it on the screen. I was crushed when I saw
Luka?
Yeah. You see the comment. It goes, when your girl gets mad at you, and it's a crushed Luka auto. She crushed it.
No.
Yes.
Where?
You don't see it on Lamine James? It's there.
Oh, I see it.
Yes. That hurt. That hurt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that one. That's a Contenders ticket too. What year is that?
Yeah, that's this number to 99, but still.
Is that
man, that sucks.
That's a rookie.
That's a rookie. That's 18-19. It's a rookie card.
It's a rookie because Sweet 18 is the year. Oh, that's his weight is 220, and then that's the rookie year.
T says he'll still send it and get a PSA 10. Oh man, that's so bad. Those are hilarious, man. I love this guy. This guy is the best.
That hurts me a little bit.
This guy is the best. When it comes to memes, there's just no other way. MPJ.
That's funny.
Oh, I got a really interesting one, because I don't know if everybody has seen the video, this video where
he's holding the jaw. Oh my God!
But he's not holding up a jaw. What he's holding up is a Dante DiVincenzo.
Dante DiVincenzo, and then the Bobby Portis. I know.
And the Bobby Portis.
Yeah,
but I am sitting on. I'm holding my. Ever since he went down in the playoffs, I was really big on Dante, and I loaded up on a lot of his stuff. Mid tier stuff. Silvers, Prism. I got a couple Prism silvers and stuff like that I loaded up on because I really liked him when he was in Villanova. I actually watched that game when he balled out in Villanova for the championship. Yeah, and when he came to the league, I was like, oh man, this kid's gonna be a beast. And then they put him, he got in with the Bucks, and I was like, okay, perfect. He's in with the Bucks. He's with Giannis. He's gonna go far. And then when the Bucks were making this run in the playoffs, I was like, hell yeah, here we go. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cash out on this play here. And then he gets hurt. And I'm like, God damn it.
Sad.
God damn it.
Yeah.
What is this? If I want to go great with HGA. Oh, wow.
Jeez.
He goes so hard on HGA, dude. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Man, I just stay quiet.
I got the Gym 10 Garbage Pail Kids. I don't know. Did you ever get into Garbage Pail Kids?
I haven't seen any yet.
You guys don't get if you get you guys will grade them if they come through.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen them. I mean, if they fit in slabs, then yeah. I mean, we take up to your standard, and then we got up to 130 point. We got the RPAs, so we're good with
That's
that.
right. You guys do the thick boys now.
Yeah, we got the RPAs, and then we're thanks to Collect 3D prints, we're able to do a couple
The
206s.
T206 stuff.
Yeah. So that's cool too.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're able to get
143-piece sports memorabilia collection. The wife caught husband torched all his COAs and bleached all the auto jerseys. Oof.
No thanks.
Oof.
No thanks.
Man, you guys. That's like, man, that's like a girl keying your car or something like that. It's like burning all your shit, keying your car. All right, let's get into this. We can, I keep wanting to get into this thing, and we
we'll get into it.
So.
Oh wait, the beard's down again. Wait a minute, the beard's down again, dude. No, wait.
What do you mean the beard's down?
Put the beard down again. Where's the Santa Claus beard?
Oh, dude, I took that down like shit. I want to say like a week ago.
Oh, okay. Maybe? Yeah, me too.
Something like that.
I was forced.
It gets too itchy, man. It gets to a point, and then the thing about it is I've been working from home, so it's like I'm just here and I'm not really doing a whole lot. But like this week, I got to go into the office because we're doing a cycle count. I'm just kind of like, I really don't want to walk in there full, full beard.
Cool.
Full beard stud. Do you do 1980 Donruss Marvel tattoos? What? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Is that existing?
I didn't even know. See,
if it's a 35, yes.
This is where I would need my boy Marvel Pax to come in and give me some schooling on this.
I'll look it up too.
1980 Donruss Marvel.
Oh, it exists.
Tattoos. Oh, it does exist. They do exist.
They do.
Oh, look at that. Yo, the box of that stuff is $900.
Depends on the size. It looks like it might be a little small, but if it's like a standard 35 point, I would say yes. Biggest card? Oh,
yeah. What's the biggest one that's come through so far? Well, let me say this. The biggest one that's come through that was actually authentic, because you guys have had some come through.
Yeah.
That you guys caught that were like,
yeah,
this ain't real, cousin.
I'm on TV. Here's the older one. Hi, older one. Oh, we're on a live.
Fun.
Hi. She said fun.
Fun.
So it hasn't been graded yet, but yeah, I was just gonna get to that Pittsburgh. It's an 86 Fleer Michael Jordan. Yeah. Really? Yeah.
How'd it do?
We're waiting. We want to get a couple of set of eyes on it.
Yeah. Big stuff like that, man. Like, I don't know. I guess you just have to like really have confidence in your folks, because
Well, I'll let I mean, Anthony's gonna get his eyes on it first.
Yeah.
And then
so somebody like input it into the system. You guys haven't actually got it in your hands yet?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Ooh, that's a big dog, man. So when big cards come through like that, you got, I mean, obviously you see it first, right? Because you see the order.
Yeah.
And you see kind of what's in there.
Yeah.
Do you guys like like you said, you guys have a meeting every week, right?
Like, oh shit. No, not that extravagant, but we get humbled and excited, I guess is the best term.
Yeah.
Because we like that someone is thought of us in that aspect to like, hey,
right,
we trust you, we value what you're gonna say and what it's gonna grade with you. Let's go.
Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure like people, I mean, anybody who would have a card like that is, really looking, they obviously don't, they're not in it for the money grab, right? So somebody that's in, like me personally, if I have an MJ card like that, if I'm not in it for the money grab, then I'm going where, number one, I think it's going to get graded properly. Number two, I'm going to have good service, decent turnaround time, and at a decent price. And also, I don't really, I want a good looking label because I'm going to display it, whatever the case may be. So if you're not looking for the immediate flip and, you're not really too fond of the tuxedo look, okay, that's cool. Beckett really isn't your bag because Beckett's really, kind of in the same boat as PSA, if not worse. I would say. And you really want a custom look, a custom slab. And then also what you guys have that's like separate from the rest of everybody else is that you have that database at the end of everything that has the comments and all that stuff, which is part of the transparency thing. I can imagine, like, you know, you guys get that order and you're like, oh shit,
everyone's gonna want to see that too on the database.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone's gonna come through.
That's actually a very good point, because that's a really cool thing to do. And I think you guys should, well, I mean, I guess this is kind of the first big card that you guys got like that, but you guys really should advertise that, right?
Well, I mean, people, we've been kind of saying this the whole time. Like, if you're a reseller, why would you not want to add the link to your scans on whatever platform you're selling it on, so someone can actually go and see the actual like grade? Like, they could sit here and be like, oh, I don't know the company. Oh, let me look at the scans. Hey, well, this makes sense. So this is the value. We've said that. It's almost like your showcase, you know?
Right. It's the in the art world they call it the provenance.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's, you know, it's like here's everything. It's why it's sort of a report card for the card itself, right?
Yes, it for sure. How many fake cards have been sent? Oh, we've caught enough.
So you guys have gotten some big ones that you're like, come on, fella.
I know Anthony went on and told you we caught about 4 or 5 Desert Shields, Operation Desert Shields that weren't good.
We talked about that one, remember?
Yep, we caught a couple of those. We have caught some others that weren't good. We at a show, we've gotten people that have tried the last 2 shows we've been to. We've had people that have tried to submit 52 Topps Mickey Mantles.
Okay.
And
they just didn't. I think you told me about one of them that just flat out didn't pass like the smell test at all.
Yeah. One didn't pass the test. The front passed the test, but the back failed the test. So we didn't take that in. He could have been sitting on a gold mine, but you know, it didn't pass the test. Then there was another one this past weekend that looked like it. It was a tough call. There was just something in the pixelation that didn't add up, so we didn't take that. Star cards, we won't touch those.
You guys won't mess with the star cards?
No. So what we'll do is we'll encapsulate it, but we'll just make a nice label, but no grade.
No grade. Gotcha.
Yeah, but we have a label. We have a matching label for the star cards and the red or blue right now, and they look really good. And black. We'll do them all. Doesn't matter.
I have some Elijah ones. So my man Peter sent me some really nice star cards.
Yep, we'll do a label match for those. We had someone that just wanted to get them encased, and we just said, send it and we'll encase it.
That might be the move for me, because this one particular card that I have, it's a very low. I think it's like 1 of 1,000.
Low pop. Mm-hmm.
That they only did 1,000 of. It was like some promo card, like some weird funky. Because I don't know if you guys know, but that they have that Jordan orange star card that was the Crunch and Munch.
Yeah,
that's like a really weird, like, kind of variation that's out there, and there's only like a handful of them.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty dope. But there was also, you know, some. I think Star at some point was licensing out to like companies to make like these promotional cards and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of that stuff that's out there. But this particular one that I have, it's a black star card. I'll dig it out. I'll send you some pictures of it later, but it was pretty good. But I like this, what Pittsburgh said, like a Carfax for your card. I dig that. That's pretty cool. One was mine, but I didn't know from yesterday. PSA said questionable, authentic. Just want to know why it wasn't real. One was yours. I don't know. Storage. I don't know what you're referring to there. I think he might have been talking about one of the cards that you were talking about was his.
Yeah, I would need to know more specification.
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. Storage, is that right?
Because
Storage Prospector.
I could kind of tell you if I knew which card we were talking about.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah. TGT, do you grade and slab reprints? Obviously, notated as such.
I mean, that's probably something we discussed, but I think we have done one Tom Brady we found 4 black diamond Tom Bradys that were fakes too, and we did one up that he wanted to reprint, so we labeled it reprint.
Oh, so he's saying yesterday the 52
Yep.
mantle was his. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so hold on, Storage. So you took it to PSA, kind of questionable. We really don't know. Took it over to TGT guys, and they were like, yeah, it's probably not authentic. So.
I wouldn't say that, but from the studies and our knowledge of what we've looked at, there's a pixelation issue.
Just didn't add up, right?
Yeah, there's a pixelation issue, and I won't say where, but it's enough to not let us slab it up in case there is a discrepancy.
Yeah.
So,
no, fair enough. And then ultimately, you guys have to kind of protect
the integrity here
as well. Yeah.
Storage Prospector, by the way, that is the version you have is a type 1. Okay, if you're ever going to look it up, you have a type 1. Okay.
So we were talking about that the other day. You said you guys got a card that looked right.
Yeah, so there's 2 version prints of a Mickey Mantle.
Right.
There's 2 types. There's a type 1 and a type 2 print because it was so run so much back then.
Right.
And there's 2 variations, a type 1 and a type 2. And there's very many similarities, but also discrepancies on the 2 versions. So that's what makes it a little bit more challenging to authenticate these cards.
Because there's 2 versions of it.
There is 2 versions of it. It goes down to the nitty gritty, and we're talking like text alignment. Okay, and that could be the make it or break it of taking or not taking it in.
So it's like a checklist of stuff, right? It's like one thing goes wrong on that checklist, and forget about it.
Correct.
It's like everything has to be right on that checklist. Otherwise, no deal.
We're talking like down to, and we talked about this with vintage. It's like fragrance of the card,
the feel of it, the cardboard.
Well, not even the feel. We wouldn't want to ruin it, but yeah, there you go. Anthony, just pick up Anthony's thing. Here you go. There you go. Virginia Beach had a type 1 front and a type 2 back.
See, so that's what we were talking about, right? You were talking about
the Holy Grail. That could be the Holy Grail of a card,
right?
But it can't be authenticated as a type 1 Mickey Mantle or a type 2, so you can't take it. Yeah. But it could be the Holy Grail of Mickey Mantle cards if they made that printing error back then.
So, like when they were switching over the printing presses from a type 1 to a type 2, and then printed type 1 on the front, type 2 on the back.
Yep.
And then, that guy's sitting on a $50 million Mickey Mantle card.
Probably.
It has no clue. But then how would you authenticate that? Like, let's say that that's the truth, right? Let's say that that's absolutely the truth.
The problem.
Is that you'd have to get like a gauntlet of 52 Mickey Mantle experts to look at this card at the exact same time and come to a general consensus that, wow, this one is real.
Yes.
Everything on it looks correct. It's just 2 totally different cards stuck to each other.
Yeah, you'd be judging the front on one aspect and the back on the other and piecing them together, literally piecing them together to make sure they're both real.
But then at that point, you'd have to judge it based on things that don't have anything to do with the aspects or of a type 1, type 2, right? So then it comes down to like card stock. Is the card stock correct for the year?
Right.
Is the printing correct?
The
aging of the ink correct for the year? That kind of stuff.
Is the color scheme on the Yankee logo correct? Because they're 2 different print colors on the Yankee yellow logo on the type 1 and type 2.
Yeah. Interesting.
So I mean, yes, Storage Prospector. We really like looked through it. I spent like a good 20 minutes double checking everything on it, and I know Anthony did too.
Yeah.
So we do our homework. Trust us. It's not like we wouldn't want to take something that big, but one little thing can mean
the yay or nay, right? On
yeah.
That's interesting stuff.
Yep.
Somebody asked a question that I think I messed up. Oh, here it is. What's the turnaround time at the moment for bulk? I think mine was considered bulk, wasn't it?
We do 1 card, 5 card, 10 card is when you're getting into a little bit longer turnaround times. 10 card, 20 card, bigger orders take more time. It's disclosed in that section when you submit on the website.
Yeah, I think
yours was between 35 and 45 business days. I know exactly what yours was.
Yeah, I think mine was like 36 days or something like that. 36 business days, I think was ultimately
something like that, with like 1 or 2 holidays in there, but whatever.
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, you're right.
But whatever.
Thanksgiving or something in there.
Yeah, something, or like a Veterans Day, or who knows what it was. And then, we do have bulk submitters. So if you're not looking to, do a 10 card, you want to do like a little bit larger and pay less, you can always submit with the bulk submitter. So.
Oh, you guys actually have people doing bulks, like big bulks.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would get I'll hold the Pittsburgh on that. He knows the people that are running the bulks more than I would.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Someone asked which shows we're looking at. Yeah, these are all the shows we're looking at.
A lot of shows. Man, Pittsburgh's gonna be jet setting.
Oh, I'm going to a lot of these too.
Are you really?
Yeah, we're looking to expand.
Oh, Dallas. When you guys coming to Dallas?
It would be the next large one, I think, after January, in January or February. It's one of those two. We got to double check it. But we're definitely going back to Dallas. Vegas in January, Atlanta in January, Dallas in February, the next Virginia Beach, so on and so on. And then there's a couple in LA we'll probably be hitting my area of the woods.
Dallas card show says December 5th, 4th, and 5th. That's not right.
That already happened.
That already happened.
Yep.
Oh, so the next one, January 13th through the 16th. Is that the one y'all gonna be at, Pittsburgh? 13th, 16th?
We're actually talking tomorrow about that, organizing our show schedule. So we'll reach out to you on that for sure.
Yeah, let me know, because Dallas is like 2.5 hours from me.
Yeah. That's your area right there.
I'll definitely head up there for that one.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
buddy.
Yeah, buddy. I know some people up in Dallas that can show us a good time.
So
depending on what kind of a good time you guys want to have, we can.
Pittsburgh can have all the good time.
We can have some fun.
I'm not allowed anymore.
No, I mean, I'm not technically. I'm not allowed either, right?
Well, I mean, I might stay for like a couple days if there's a Dallas Maverick game or something like that.
Oh,
yeah. You see where I'm going.
I do see where you're going.
Yeah. So we'll see.
But now you got me. Now you got me curious.
Oh, I'll look it up. What was the date on it?
January 16th.
13? Okay, I got it.
13th, 16th. So
Let's
talking
about brain teasing, man. Let's talk about brain teasing. Why I can go on 13 and 16.
Oh, no way. Mavericks Grizzlies, January 14th.
Perfect. Done.
January 14th. What's that going to be?
No, that's at Grizzlies.
Is that at Grizzlies? Oh, that's at Grizzlies.
It's at Grizzlies.
Damn,
and then no, on the 15th, they're at home against the Orlando Magic.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's Luka.
It's
Luka, bro. It's Luka. I'm going.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's going to be good. January 15th. What's that? Is that a Saturday?
Saturday.
No.
Saturday.
Yeah, that is a Saturday. Oh, that's going to be good. All right. He says, who's going to be there at Dallas?
Jay Favors.
Jay Favors says he's going to be at Dallas. Okay.
Cool. Dude, last time we went to Dallas, it was like our first big show, and we were like, that's Brent Michaels. Yeah.
Looking there for nothing but a good time.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Dallas was good, man. It was a fun show. The trade night was awesome. So if you got stuff to trade, bring it.
Where at Dallas?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Trade night started at like 8, and it went to like 3.
No way.
Yeah.
How did they set that up? Just a bunch of tables, a bunch of guys just throwing shit down on a table?
So what they do is they just have like a side room, and there's just tables, and people just grab the tables, move the chairs, set up your stuff, and people just kind of walk around and shoot the trash and whatever. That's where I got the Optic Shock Luka PSA 9.
That's interesting. You know what I'm gonna do when I go to the card show? I haven't been to a card. Believe it or not, I have yet to go to a card show. But then I remember that my channel really kind of started because of the pandemic. I didn't have nothing to do. I was just sitting around the house. I was buying cards and shit. Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do when I go to this card show, because I'm still looking for my
Hakeem
Olajuwon Prism to 10 gold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a piece of cardboard and I'm gonna print one out maybe like 10x the size.
Have you seen this card?
And I just like wear it on my head and just walk around and hope somebody goes, "Hey, I have that card." Like, okay,
awesome.
cool. Let's make a deal.
Yeah. Anthony got his Giannis rookie select from there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We actually, what's funny? We're just all there and we're all taking a look at it. We're like, this could probably grade a 9. And then, we kind of say it on our
Yeah,
end.
on y'all scale.
Then we all go buy stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta do something. I gotta do something soon. There's a bunch of like little local shows that I kind of want to go hit up, but man, it's just I don't know. I'm too scared to go in those things, man. With any type of like, I'd have to like leave like my debit cards and all that stuff in the car. You know what I mean? Because it's just it'll get stupid.
Everyone's pretty good at like PayPal anyway and Venmo.
I know that's the problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It just makes it too easy. Yeah.
It
just makes it too easy. Like, oh yeah, no, hey, I'll take Zelle. There's Cash App. There's all kinds of shit now that people get into.
That's funny.
I said Cole Anthony's balling. I was telling you that the other day. Cole Anthony's balling.
Yeah, we knew about that.
All right, so let's. That being said, Cole Anthony's balling. Okay, let's get into this brain teaser.
Yeah,
and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
So go ahead, lay it out for us, and then you take your pick, and then I'll go with my pick.
Okay, so I was reading basketball. I'm like a huge basketball junkie. I have been since I was able, to walk and play basketball. But this is more of a current NBA question because it gives you kind of like some, food for thought.
Makes you think.
Yeah, it makes you really think. Like, and the question or the rule is you can pick your best starting 5 of your franchise, whatever franchise you're going to pick, best starting 5 in their primes. And the team has to be comprised of current NBA players
that are currently
playing, but were on that team formally. So I will give you an example. The Toronto Raptors. You can comprise that team of Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Kawhi Leonard, Serge Ibaka, and Jonas Valanciunas. Okay,
Valanciunas. I'm kind of mad at Valanciunas because he's beat my boy Sengun up today, but he's balling.
So they're all in the league still,
right?
They all at one time or another played for the Raptors.
So and you're taking that player in his prime.
Correct. So that's how it would go. Right. So we've thought of. We've been on this for probably a week or so, and we've thought of like the top 4 teams, and then kind of like your dark horse, like who would your dark horse be? So I thought it would be the Pistons, like a really under radar dark horse, right?
Right.
Because we had Derrick Rose, we had Chris Middleton
in their prime, Pittsburgh.
In their prime. Derrick Rose, Chris Middleton, Tobias Harris,
Harris was the other one.
Blake Griffin, and Christian Wood.
See, and when you said that, right? When you said Blake Griffin, I was like, but Blake Griffin sucks right now. But a prime Blake Griffin was a monster.
Right.
So we're talking about Lob City.
So watch.
Blake Griffin.
Watch. Pick Axel's thing up really quick for me. So watch. This is where you get caught. You can't pick the Warriors. You can't pick the Warriors because Harden never played for the Warriors, for one. And 2, Steph and Clay are currently on the roster. So you can't use them.
Yeah. So Axel, you have to pick. You're the GM of the team, and you have to pick guys that aren't on your team, but that used to be on your team.
Yes.
That are currently in the league.
Yes.
And once you pick those guys, you get to rewind them to a point in time where they were in their prime.
Correct.
That's essentially the prompt, right?
Yep,
so in your case, you wouldn't be able, like Alan said, you wouldn't be able to pick up Steph or Clay because they're currently on the team.
Right.
You'd have to pick people when they're off the team.
Yeah, the Lakers, I cannot take AD, LeBron, Westbrook. I can't take any of them. Right.
No, but we talked about where you could take them.
Yep. And I could take Julius Randle. I could take Alonzo Ball. I could take D'Angelo Russell. I could take Kuzma. I could take all that.
Right.
But I can't take any of the current guys. So the Warriors probably aren't as hot as we think, right? Give me Verja, of course.
Yeah. So Pittsburgh, you'd have the Cavs, and of course you're picking LeBron, prime LeBron, right?
He would be interesting. I like that too. But yeah, you would have Kyrie, LeBron,
Verjao.
Verjav's not in the league.
Verjav's not in the league.
Can't
You
have
can
him.
get Verjav.
Yep, you can't have him.
You can't have him.
Yeah.
Thrift B says Heat would be interesting.
Okay, see, we thought about this too.
We thought about that one too. Because
Yeah,
you have, but out of that 2000, when were they like white hot? I can't remember. What was it, like 15, 16, 14, 15, something like that?
Yep.
You can't have what God, I'm blanking on his name now. The one that let his boy be a girl. Why am I blanking on his name?
Who, Dwayne Wade?
Dwayne Wade. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. You can't have Dwayne
Wade.
You
can't have Wade. You can't have Bosh.
No Ray Allen.
They're not in the league anymore.
Not Ray Allen. Yeah, they got to be in the league. So you could have
no Ray Allen.
You can have LeBron.
You can have LeBron.
Yep. You can have him. You can have Iguodala.
Prime Iguodala.
Prime Iguodala.
Prime. Can you imagine Prime Iguodala?
He's a baller. Yes, baller. Okay, everyone's doing the OKC thing. So
everybody's going OKC.
This a million times too. Okay, we would.
So this is good. Actually, this one's good. This one's good.
Okay, we got better than that.
Oh, no, we do got better than that, but this is good. Russ, PG, Melo, KD,
Ibaka. We love that. Perfect.
That's a fire squad.
Thank you. That's exactly something like that.
That made our top 5. That squad. That exact squad right there.
Yeah. We had a little tweak. We tweaked it a little bit.
Yes. Yeah. Who did we go with instead of Ibaka? It was
Well, you're missing Harden, and you're missing Paul George.
No, he's got Paul George in there. PG.
No. Oh, PG. Sorry. Yeah. He could have Chris Paul too.
Yeah, that's right. Chris Paul. Prime.
You could have Chris Paul, Russ, PG, Melo, KD, Boogie Cousins.
Boogie?
He's in the league. He's on Milwaukee now, so he's in the league.
Yeah, a prime Boogie.
You're right. Steven Adams. You could. Yeah. What about the Magic? Okay.
We talked about that one too.
We did. That was a tough one though. But we concluded that the Pelicans and the Rockets were just so good that it was like not even close.
So when I pulled up the Rockets, I said Harden, Westbrook.
Yep. Or Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. No. I mean, you got Harden, Westbrook, Chris Paul. Yep. You got Dwight Howard
and Melo
and LaMelo.
Or
CP3.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do CP3.
Right? You could do CP3. Yeah. I mean
yeah.
It's still that we have yet to come up with one that could go 7 games with that squad.
Yeah, you could go CP3, Westbrook, Harden, Carmelo, and Dwight, or even Boogie because he played there.
Boogie did play there for a stint. That's right.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Boogie.
Yeah, and then I was going, even though I hated it, I was jumping to the other pond over in LA, and I was going Chris Paul,
Clippers,
Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander,
yeah,
Tobias, Blake, and Boogie.
But still, man, that Harden that's in there is just you can't.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, yeah. When you first said it, and I finally wrapped my head around like the rules and the concept, I was like, with all of the trading that Daryl Morey did in Houston, trying to squeeze the last little bit that he could out of some of these players that were first round draft picks, multiple time All-Stars. He was just trying to get these guys on the tail end of their career, really money balling it, right? And just trying to squeeze the best he could out of it. You just can't match that. I mean, you know, any team that LeBron is on is going to have that. And again, that's kind of always been the thing about LeBron, right? Is that he's always been on these teams where he's had, you know, the help and all this other stuff, but he keeps kind of bouncing around. So he never really sat with a team other than the Heat. But you can't go with the Heat because you can't have Dwayne and Bosh because they're no longer in the league.
Right.
So,
and I was like going back and forth, and then we kind of settled on Pelicans being pretty tough too.
Yes, with AD, you got who else? Who else are you pulling out of?
So you got Chris Paul,
AD,
Boogie.
Chris Paul was in
Oh, New Orleans.
Right.
Yeah, New Orleans. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Boogie over Boban. Yes, of course I am. So Chris Paul, and then I was going from a team concept, right? So I was looking at Chris Paul. You can go Drew Holiday, or Buddy Hield, Lonzo, Randall, and AD, Boogie and AD. You can go Boogie AD if you really wanted prime Boogie AD.
Yeah, Yeah, because Lonzo, you'd be going Lonzo now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Lonzo now is prime Lonzo. Yeah,
right.
he's balling.
But think if you mix that team, Chris Paul at the helm with Lonzo and Buddy Hield would be a sniper on that team.
But who are your big men?
AD and Boogie.
Oh, AD. Yeah, that's right.
And Boogie or AD and Julius Randle.
Oh, I'll take a prime Randle over a prime Boogie.
That's what I'm saying. You can have
prime Randle was ready to like fight at any given moment.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah, he was
he's balling too. So that's another interesting one. And then I was trying to figure out who the center would be on the Timberwolves, because that was another one that I liked.
You know, when I think Timberwolves, my mind immediately goes to KG, but
So you would have Derrick Rose at the point, prime.
Interesting.
Then you have Zach LaVine, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Love, and then I don't know the center, or I can get a 4 and put Love at center. So I couldn't like figure that out. I could think like Robert Covington, but there's got to be someone else.
Oh, Big Cat, Karl Anthony Towns.
You can't. He's still on the roster.
Oh, he's still on the roster. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
See, this is what makes it all messed up. So, just Dwight. Anywhere Dwight went.
Oh man, yeah, that's you got no center.
No center.
You got no center.
Now this is what else is funny, right? Who do you put on the Wizards?
Oh man, I you got me there, because I have no idea. I don't even follow the Wizards like that. I don't think anybody does, for that matter.
You could put Wall. You could put Westbrook. You could put Dwight. They were all there.
Yeah.
Right.
Wall, Westbrook, Dwight.
Mm-hmm. Then you start kind of thinking like, I don't know.
Is Beal still there?
Yeah, he's still there. There's probably like some journeyman that was on that team.
Yeah, that were just again, same thing, right? Tail end of the career.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Something weird.
Almost says Celtics.
See, so you don't get anybody.
Because everybody's still there.
Yeah, Tatum and Brown are still there.
Yeah, anybody who's anybody is still there.
Well, you get Kyrie.
You do get Kyrie.
You get Kyrie, and then you kind of.
And then that's it. Who else? Boogie. Well, Boogie was there, right?
Yeah, Fournier was there for a little bit. That doesn't like spark my interest too much. Who would the Knicks have? Who would the Knicks have? That's what I'm curious about.
The Hornets, you got Dwight, Kemba, Nick Batum, Christian Wood.
Hey, that's not bad.
Monk. Hey.
I like it. I like that.
I like that.
It's not a bad squad.
I like the Nick Batum pick.
Yeah. Oh, Nick Batum, yeah. He could be on the Clippers too.
Yeah. I like that Nick Batum pick. That's a good one.
Oh, there's the Cavs roster. I like that too.
Where you see that? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Harris.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's a good. I forgot about him.
Wait, go to Pittsburgh. He's got your boy KPJ on the Cavs. Why didn't you know that?
Oh, that's true. Well, because he's mine now. Because
why did you know that?
That's true. But then you'd be so. But okay, so
he never played though. But he never played.
Yeah, he did. But again, his time in Cleveland was not the best. So that I mean, where are you, if you're picking KPJ, or where are you taking him at his prime in the 20 games that he's played here?
Now. Yes.
Yeah, where he's averaging maybe 18, 19 points a game, but
that's still good.
I mean, it's still good, but I'm pretty sure there's other people you can pull for.
It's still good.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I guess it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Devontae Graham over Malik Monk.
Sure.
Yeah, MPJ. Yeah, KPJ's not playing right now. He's
the Celtics. You would have Gordon Hayward too with Kyrie.
See, that's where your encyclopedia comes in, because I completely forgot about Hayward.
I barely remember all these players, man. I don't know how. Yeah, his prime isn't even there. He's right.
No, he has not, which is why his cards are so cheap right now.
All his stuff.
That's why his National Treasure RPA is only $200 right now.
Oh, well, just spend it. Just do it.
I should, man. I really should. I'm just waiting on the Sengun RPA.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna get
Okay.
taxed for it on it.
Who
I already
cares?
know because there's a European out
cares?
there who loves Sengun. He's gonna pay out the wazoo for it.
Warriors. There you go, Warriors. Ooh, I
Ooh,
like.
D'Lo.
Hang on, I like the Chris Boucher pick.
I like the D'Lo pick.
That's good too. And Boogie, KD, and Oubre. Okay, not bad. Not
Look at
bad.
Kicks coming with it. I
Not
like that one. That's a good one.
bad. If you could get a Blazer one, I'd be more impressed.
Ooh, a Blazers.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, you
What
could
else?
just
So okay, so hold on. You
yeah.
got well, no, he's still there.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be tough. It'd be tough.
Yeah, the Blazers would be a tough one.
And then I look at the Nuggets and I go, I got Carmelo there also.
He says,
I don't have anything in front of me. I'm just basketball nuts.
"Oh, that's what he says. You got a Beckett in front of you."
I don't.
That's funny. That'd be hilarious. He's like all of a sudden you're just like pulling up. You got your wife on the other side, like pulling up all the stats and shit. Like,
Nah, she's not. She's watching TV. But
yeah,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure she didn't care about none of this shit.
nope.
If your wife's anything like mine, and when I try to talk to her about it, she's just like,
She's like, "What's
"What?"
that?" No, it's what's that?
No clue what you're talking.
Oh, okay.
It's funny. We went. My wife and I went on a date night last night or Friday night.
Yeah.
When the Rockets were playing the Magic,
Mm.
and we got to the place. We were eating, ordered some appetizers, drinks, and stuff like that. And then I asked the girl, said, "Hey, can you put the Rockets game on this TV that was in front of us?"
Mm-hmm.
And of course, my wife's just kind of sitting there. She's on her phone. We're talking, just chatting or whatever. And then the game comes on, and I'm like zeroed in on the game, and I'm watching the game. And of course, I'm watching the game, and I'm kind of side chatting with my wife, but my wife's like on the phone, and she's kind of just talking or whatever. And then the waitress comes over, and she goes, "Are you guys okay? You guys need anything else?" And we're like, "Yeah, well, we ordered some more sides and stuff like that." And she goes, "You guys look really bored." And then I go, "Well, no, I'm watching the game." And then my wife goes, "Yeah, and I have no interest in what he's doing."
Yeah,
She's like, "We have 3 kids under the age of 5. A date night consists of us going somewhere where we don't have to hear them yell for a couple of hours."
Yeah.
She's like, "So what looks like boredom to you is actually bliss right now." So we're just kind of enjoying the noise that isn't like our kids like going after and trying to kill each other.
Yeah. Anthony, good, of course. Like serious. Like they always rag on me, bro. It's every day. It's normal. Hey, I do want to give a shout out to Anthony, dude, but I don't want to like step on your channel at all. But
No, go ahead, man.
Oh, cool. We Anthony Pittsburgh's channel, as you know, he came up with Monday. We run this, or he runs.
Put the link in the chat, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, put the link in the chat. We just run this, or he runs this, but we're all just there. We kind of do picking apart the hobby. We just have like a little hour discussion.
Monday nights, right?
Monday nights, tomorrow night,
Tomorrow night.
7 p.m. Eastern, right before the football game. We always kind of talk what's going on in the hobby, what TGT is doing, discussions for topics like this. We're probably going to discuss something that happened over with someone that had some fake followers. Probably tomorrow we'll be discussing that. I don't know if you saw
fake
that
followers
on card porn. Yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you'll have to tune in for that. I'm sure that's
I'll have to tune
a topic of discussion. They also claim that they were the only company that does transparent report cards for their customers, which we thought was funny.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we don't start anything. We just think it's fun.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we think it's funny. And we do kind of like our hot picks of the Monday night game. Anthony's 3-1. We started. This will be week 5. We started, 4 weeks ago. He's 3-1. I'm 3-1, and Chef is 3-1. So we're pretty good on our picks. Paul is bringing up the rear, unfortunately. So
nice.
You'll have to pick up those picks tomorrow, man. We got some nice little sneaky picks on the game tomorrow.
So like you're just picking the winners or what?
Yeah, we'll pick the winners and we'll throw kind of a little fantasy guess in there.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, this is the only year. This year was the only year that I didn't get into a fantasy league. I had one. I only have mental capacity for like one fantasy league.
Mm-hmm.
Like these guys that do like 15 or 20 fantasy leagues is like insane to me. But the one that I did was at the company that I used to work at, the oil and gas company that I was at.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bunch of executives.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because I started off with these guys, like we were all kind of like mid-level guys. And then these guys just kind of, rose through the ranks and ended up being pretty, officers and executives and all that stuff. One of them's on the board of directors, which is crazy. Because I used to shotgun beers with that guy all the time, and he's like on the board of directors. So we had a league going every single year. 9 times out of 10, I would really just join. It was a big money league. I mean, it was a couple $100 to jump in with these guys. But I would go into it every time because it kept me in the loop with these guys.
Yeah.
And so whenever I would be in like meetings or something like that, like, they would name drop a name and I'd go, I know that guy. And they're like, you know him? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, well, he's on the board of directors. Like, yeah, I know who he is. I'll call him up right now and talk some shit to him. And so I was always able to get favors, done and stuff like that. But this year, dude, I did not do any fantasy league and it has been
great.
Amazing. Because I don't have to worry about none of this shit. Because apparently there's been a lot of injuries and stuff like that that really mess with like people's stuff. So
rosters, Hey,
there's a Blazer pick right there. Oh, Ariza.
I got
Trevor Ariza.
I could throw a name on that. I could throw a name on there. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, that's right.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, prime LaMarcus.
Yeah.
But who are you taking out? Oh, Cantor?
Probably, Ennis.
Yeah, pulling out Cantor, putting in. Oh, that's a good good one.
Yeah.
There's some good ones coming in. Look, somebody threw another one in there.
Go to Thrifties. Go Thrifties. Oh, we saw.
Oh, that's the one we saw already. We saw that one.
We're down to Thrifties. This is pretty good too.
Yo, 206 Kicks knows his ball, man. I like that.
Thrifties. Chris. Oh,
Thrift Beast. There we go.
Okay, so Melo, Iggy, Jeremy Grant, Gallinari, and McGee. Oh,
Gallinari. I like the Gallinari pick.
I'd probably remove McGee and put someone else in.
But who though? That's the problem.
Yusef Nurkic.
Where's he at right now?
Portland.
See, there you go again with that goddamn encyclopedia.
He was there with Jokic, and then they made the choice that they can't have both.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. Kemba, Kyrie, Scary Terry.
Ooh, that's nice. Horford's on the team. Can't use him. He's on the team.
Horford's still on the squad.
Yeah, so you could use Kelly Olynyk or Taco Fall. They're not on there no more.
Well, but Olynyk. When was Olynyk ever, even in his prime? When was he?
No, but
well, I guess you'd have if you have to run with a squad, then you go with Olynyk.
Well, I would remove Scary Terry and put Gordon Hayward.
Oh, look. I'm just gonna give this some love because it's an OG pick.
Robert Pack. Oh my God, he was on everyone's team.
I love that dude. Robert
Pack on Denver for sure. Put him on the roster.
He could be a filler no matter where he's at.
Fat lever, please.
Look, we almost have to make him an honorary pick, Robert Pack, just because of how much he moved around the league.
Yeah, dude, just put him next to Fat Lever and next to Michael Adams.
Oh, get out of here with Fat Lever. This guy.
Michael Adams and Michael Adams. How about that? Or Chris Jackson. You remember who that is?
Who?
Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson. Why do I remember Chris Jackson?
He changed his name. He was on Denver. Chris Jackson.
Okay, I remember him on Denver. He had the old school Nuggets jerseys.
Yeah. I'll tell you his name after he changed it. You ready? Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
There you go again. That goddamn encyclopedia, man.
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. You don't know that guy?
No.
Oh, look this up. Please look at Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Hold on. Before I look that up, we're going Portland Trailblazers, Nuggets, Bullets, Nets, Mavericks, back to the Nuggets.
Everywhere.
Minnesota, New Orleans, New Jersey.
God, he was everywhere.
Then he went overseas.
Get him out of there.
That's insane.
That's
everywhere. Hilarious.
Yeah, look up Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. I can't even spell it, but just look it up. He was on Denver for sure.
What? How do you even spell that?
Abdul.
Well, but his name before that was what? Chris what? Chris Jackson, right?
I think it was Chris Jackson, yeah.
There it is. Muhammad Abdul Rauf.
Yeah, Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. There he is.
Look at rocking the gray beard.
I got you, dude. Look at that, Denver Nugget fans.
Oh, he's playing what you call it?
Yeah, the 3-on-3.
Yeah, the 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched one of those games?
I'd rather not.
Dude, they're actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty good. They're interesting games to watch.
Yeah, they're like he was the first Steph. This dude never missed anything. He was so good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you like that knowledge. I knew you would.
Abdul Rauf. Yeah, I remember Chris Jackson. I remembered that.
Yeah, and then he changed it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
They said he had to. Nets.
Oh, Karis LeVert.
Dinwiddie.
Jared Allen, DeAndre Jordan. D'Lo was there. Yeah, that's nice.
That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good pick right there.
I don't think if anyone else was there. Hold on.
Nets.
That's pretty good. I
think that's about as good as that one gets, huh?
Yeah, that's probably the best that's gonna go.
Yeah, we tried to do Miami. There's just
well, I got 2 guys. I got 3 guys. Unless Oladipo's still there. Is Oladipo still there?
No, Oladipo's not there. Oladipo was with the Rockets.
Oh, okay, so you could put Oladipo there.
And I think he went to where did he
go? Miami's hard because you can't get a point guard or a center. It's just it's hard to find them.
Oh, he's back. He's back with Indy. He's back with Miami.
Yeah, so you can't use him either.
You can't use Oladipo.
Yeah, so it makes it impossible. But you could put him on Indiana.
Yeah, but that's the problem with that team, though.
No point guard and no center.
No point guard, no center, and the only 3 guys that you have, the only center that you would pick is Bosch, and he's not there anymore.
Yeah, and he's not there. That'd be tough.
Yeah. Miami's no good, Peter. Not for that. Not for that, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Favor says that he was the first Steph.
Told you.
Interesting.
He would light it up.
All right, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up, dude.
Yeah, another discussion will be who's on your NBA Mount Rushmore top 5.
Oh, buddy.
Later.
So I actually did go over that. Did you hear when I my Mount Rushmore?
No.
You want to get into it right now? I'll tell you what my Mount Rushmore is.
Dude, I can't just pick 5.
Oh, I can. Very easily.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I already know who your center is. It's not tough for me to figure out.
Okay, so hold on. But that's the thing, though. We're talking about Mount Rushmore, or are we talking about, like, if I could pluck a 5 squad, like, what would it be?
Mount Rushmore, you're saying, like, best 5 of all time, regardless.
Yeah, so is it 4? I think it was 4.
Yeah, but let's do 5, regardless of position.
Okay.
Regardless of position.
Okay. We're just talking about Mount Rushmore.
Well, I already know LeBron's
Mount Rushmore is really 4, but we'll go 5.
I already know LeBron's not on yours.
Well, hold on. So that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Is when people say Mount Rushmore, we're typically talking about people say 5, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at Mount Rushmore, there's only 4 guys up there.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to take
4. All right. So if we're going with the 4, it's Hakeem, it's Jordan, Hakeem, Kobe, and Steph. Okay.
Wait, what?
That's my 4. And then if we're gonna say 5, then I'll throw LeBron in there. But I'm throwing Steph in front of LeBron. And if you're going with a 5th, then I have to listen. I don't like LeBron James, but that does not take away from the fact that right now in the league, he is probably one of the best players. He has been the best player in the league.
You're forgetting about someone.
No, I said Kobe.
No,
I said LeBron. No, I said Jordan. Jordan. Did I forget Kobe? No, I said Jordan. Hakeem.
Yep.
Kobe. Steph.
Okay. Oh, Kobe, Steph. Okay.
Did I say that right?
I guess. I don't remember.
In there?
So here's what I got, and mine's gonna be totally opposite of everyone else's. Everyone's gonna hate me.
Jordan, Hakeem.
Yep.
Kobe, Steph.
Yep. Oh, okay.
And then if we're throwing a 5th in there, it's LeBron.
Yeah. He said Kobe. Okay, cool. I didn't hear it.
Okay. Yeah. No, I wasn't sure.
So me, the number 1 unanimous pick that everyone's going to pick is Jordan. Okay, and if you don't, something's wrong with you.
So you just don't know basketball.
You don't know basketball. Yeah, you know nothing about. And then second of all, you're going to take the guy that is just like him, Kobe.
Exactly.
Okay. Now you have to fend your last 2 spots, and you do it with precision. You pick who you like, but you pick what they did for the game.
Exactly.
Okay. So I put Kareem because he's like this untold stature that no one even knows about because everyone's too darn young to know what he did.
Yes.
Like they changed rules for this guy.
Right.
Okay.
But then I would also argue that they changed rules during a very, very young time in the league. Right. The reason why they changed rules is because he was playing against grocery store stock boys.
Yes. Well, he invented a shot.
Right.
unguardable shot. He
Yeah.
played like almost 20 years. He has 6 MVPs.
So did Hakeem.
Yeah, 6 MVPs.
No. He invented Hakeem's
okay,
dream
okay.
shake was virtually unguardable.
I'm saying 6 MVPs. Sorry.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Okay. All-star games. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Right.
How many rings? Was he got like 5 or 6?
I think he's got 4.
4? Yeah, something like that.
4. But he doesn't have a quadruple double.
He does not.
Fair enough.
He doesn't have the perfect season.
Okay. Fair enough. Now.
Okay.
Here's where it gets crafty. The last spot can go to like 4 different people.
Yeah.
It could go to Braun. It could go to Bird. It could go to whoever, Hakeem. It could go to Duncan. Whoever you like. I personally, it could go to Bill Russell. It could go to Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Me personally, growing up in the 80s, I have the ultimate player that is the creator of positionless basketball. Okay, 6'9" point guard, Magic Johnson.
Kind of hard to argue with Magic, man. Arguably, but not even arguably. The best point guard in the game.
But he created almost positionless basketball when he was a rookie. He came in as a rookie and played all 5 spots and won a title as a rookie.
Right. Yeah.
And it was unheard of. So that's just my preference. Okay, and it's not the right one, but he couldn't shoot worth a lick, right? But he could get you a win by passing or making a little baby sky hook over 2 6'11" dudes. Yep. He can shoot worth a lick. But Curry is closing in quickly.
Yeah, that's why I picked Curry, because I was not around to be enamored by by Magic.
He was so fun.
Curry is my Magic.
Right, but it's just a preference. So, but if you can't go wrong, you just can't. But
somebody say the only wrong answers.
Yeah.
MJ, Braun, Magic, Kareem, Timmy, and Larry B.
Yeah, not Larry B. Yeah, not bad. I don't
can't go wrong with that one.
I don't hate it. Yeah, Kobe,
Jordan,
MJ,
LeBron, Kareem, Bird,
Shaq. I don't hate it.
How do you not? Yeah, I mean, how do you you can't throw Bird in that mix too, man? I mean, Bird.
I have him in there. It's just hard for me being a Laker fan. Sorry.
That's true.
But he was fantastic. Luka is a spinning image of Larry Bird. Quite honestly.
So that was another thing that you and I were talking about, because somebody was talking shit. But I think in one of the videos I had said something about how you were picking up Luka, right?
Go ahead.
And then they were like,
how sad he is and he can't move. Yeah, he doesn't.
Like, he's done for. You can't pick up Luka because Luka hurt his ankle, and that's
doesn't
it.
Matter.
He's
doesn't
done.
Matter. Doesn't matter.
And we were like, that doesn't matter. Luka is not a speed cut demon.
Luka's vertical is about as high as the thickness of this card. Okay, that's how high he jumps.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't need it. Because he does.
He has no speed.
He does what a lot of NBA players don't do well. He uses his body and the separation of footwork,
his angles,
the separation of getting into the right position and luring his defense to where he wants them to go, so he can get a little fadeaway jumper off at 6'8".
Yep.
It's a la Dirk Nowitzki except smaller.
Yep, exactly.
It truly is.
Yeah.
And
I like the Bird comparison.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here we go. Luka can't hold Bird's jockstrap. Yeah, we say that now.
Luka can't hold Bird. I would argue that that's gonna bring us into a can of worms.
They're just different. They're just different right now. They're different. Iverson was good too.
Iverson's another one.
Yeah, he's tough too.
I mean, look, growing up in the hood, Iverson was like our champion.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like
we'll be talking more, I'm sure.
Yeah. Timmy D is underrated.
Yeah.
We can sit here and talk about this stuff all day.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yep.
All day long.
Baby jock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, man.
Hey, appreciate you having us on, dude. We always and I say we, meaning the team and I, we always appreciate it. It's not just one person on here, and we value and we love what you're doing. Just keep it up, and join us tomorrow if you got some time, dude. And
dude, listen. I'll wait for Pittsburgh's invitation. I'll drop in if I have an opportunity. I think Mondays for me
a little tough.
No. Mondays for me are actually pretty light.
Oh, nice.
Mondays are light. Yeah,
Cool.
Mondays are light. So especially if you're gonna do it right before the game, which is like would be like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock for me, something like that.
Yep.
Just
Yes.
yeah, if you guys are on StreamYard, drop me the link, send me the link, Pittsburgh, and if I can jump in, man, I'll pop in on y'all for sure.
He said you're invited. So yeah, he said you're
For
invited.
sure.
You just got to send me your pick on tomorrow night's game.
I got to look and see what the game is. I don't even know what.
It's the hottest team in the NFL, the Bill Belichick Patriots at the Buffalo Bills.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
Yes, it is.
Because I like. Okay, I'll do a little digging. I'll do a little digging there.
Let me know.
I will do that. All right, man. I appreciate you taking the time, man. As always, I always enjoy talking basketball with you. I think from that standpoint, we're kind of
some ideas, man.
Much of the same.
I'll think of another teaser, I'm sure, down the road here.
And when you do, we'll run it back and we'll do it again because that's always fun. I think a lot of some of the folks in the chat got into it, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, they were coming up with some good ones that I didn't even think of, man.
Exactly. Yeah, some people were coming with some picks, dude.
Really nice picks, dude. Yeah,
really nice picks where I was like, damn.
Nick Batum was an underrated player, man. I like Nick Batum.
Yeah, especially prime Batum.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. I'm gonna close this thing out. I'll go ahead and let you,
man. Get your closing thoughts, man. Yeah, get your closing thoughts without me.
Yeah, we'll get together. We'll get together again, man, for sure, and do this again.
For sure. Hey, maybe best foreign players in the league.
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go country specific.
Okay.
We'll do that
before the split of Yugoslavia or after.
Oh, stop it! Is that we talk about pre? Are we talking pre-wall or post-wall?
Right, right.
All right, brother. We'll talk soon, man.
Hey,
take care of yourself, man.
Hey, everyone in the chat, thank you. All right, thanks.
Always a blast with that dude, man. Always an absolute blast with that dude. Man, there was a lot of y'all in the chat tonight, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Thanks again to Alan from TGT. You guys go check his stuff out. Check out my man Pittsburgh. He'll drop. Actually, you know what? In the description, I'll drop a link to his channel, where they do the Monday night shit talking, which is always fun to get a bunch of guys together talking shit. Man, shout out to those of you that came in. My man 206 Kicks, pretty live in the chat. Billy Ocean live in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Jay Favors live in the chat. You guys are the best, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this thing out and get back with you guys. Thrift Beast, I appreciate you, man. 206, send me a DM on Instagram, bro. Retro Hoop Breaks on Instagram. You guys go follow me on Instagram, Retro Hoop Breaks. Everything should be in all of my videos, in the descriptions. I got all the links. I got my email, all that stuff, all the ways you guys know how to get a hold of me. Yeah, as always, man. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through. I have a lot of fun doing these. So you guys take care. We'll catch you guys next week. I'm gonna try to do another one next Sunday. I usually decide like right around Wednesday, Thursday if I'm gonna have the time to do a live. But we'll definitely we'll figure it out, and I'll let you guys know via Instagram or on in the YouTube. Oh, actually, you know what? There's a Facebook group that's also in the description. You guys check that out. A bunch of other stuff. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys interacting, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff. If you have not yet, hit the like button on the way out. I really don't keep up with how many likes this video is getting. I really don't care. I do this for the hell of it. All right. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all.